Microphone check. And we are live. Make sure y'all share this tonight. Got some shit I want to talk about. So make sure you share this. Make sure you letting all your homies. We finna play a couple videos. Let's jump it off with a couple videos, kid. If we got anything loaded up, hit them. Yeah, hit them with that work week or something, or hit them with something. Hit them with some. Yeah, that work week. We might as well give me a spin. Like shit. But I got some topics for y'all this week. It's about to go down. What's up, Raymond Red? Shout out my niggas in Yuma. Raymond Red killing them. Miss Sonia Ross. What it do, Queen? I need you sitting over here. I need a female co-host. You want the job? AJ don't never show up. She fired. What's up? You want the job? Cause you come with that shit. You was a good conversation. You gonna come with some intriguing topics. What's up, Nate? My cousin Nate the Great. What it do, King? How you doing? Jalil, what's poppin', King? How you been, Jalil? How the family? Peace to the kings and the queens. Young Dutta, Young Dutta. Young Dutta, I want to talk to you in this live, bro. I want to talk to you about what's been going on, what you was addressing on your live, what you was talking about. Let's discuss it a little bit. I want to know what you was alluding to, where y'all was going with that. Nate, what's poppin'? Hey Nate, we need to do a haircut tutorial. What's up? I need to get you in the shot. When can we do this? ASAP. ASAP, Rocky. You do it without me, I'm suing you. Nah, I don't do it on Thursdays. I usually do this on Tuesdays, but this Tuesday, shout out my daughter Desire. She came back from college. She flew in Tuesday night at 9. So she got here at the time that my show usually goes off. So I ain't even get to do the show. I had to go to the airport and pick up my baby. Yeah, I got you, Nate. What's the word, big bird? Yeah. Peace, peace. That's great to hear, King. Jabbar Rogers, what it do, King? I'm still waiting on that call, man. Hit me up so we can get to working on that script. Excuse me. Let's get on that script. But if y'all not watching the show, y'all need to go to YouTube. That's youtube.com/ArizonaMixtapes. And you can watch the show. You can see the videos. You can do all of the stuff that you're trying to get on. You know what I'm saying? Popping. But if you're just trying to hear it, you can go to ArizonaMixtapes.com and you could listen. Or you could just stay here on my live, but you're not gonna be able to see the videos and all of the other stuff we got going on. You feel me? Miss Sharita Hart, what's poppin', Queen? Young Dutta, we gotta figure out how to get you in here, bro. Let me see if I could bring you in. It ain't trying to let me bring you in. You say he was extra gangster on that Unhitched. Shout out everybody that was in Unhitched. Shout out Rockadollar for doing it. All the movies, everything he keep doing. That shit is dope. My man Jabbar and everything he got going on with the Veil. Shout out at Bombay. I see you tapping in, baby. What's poppin', King? Sordo tapping in from Oklahoma. What's poppin', King? I see y'all fucking with the movement tonight. Let's get it. Look, check this out. If you over at the YouTube, let me know if you can see the video. Miss Della, how you doing tonight, Queen? What you got going on tonight? You chilling? Sending prayers out to your family. A lot of love to everybody. Your sister, your whole family. Send them some love for me. Bombay. Bombay, you ain't got no new music. Send me some music, Bombay. I need some music, bruh. Hit the inbox. Send me some music, King. I need some music.
On Sunday I whip it.
Hey.
On Monday I ship it.
Hey.
On Tuesday they gon' get it.
Chop
Chop
it.
it. Wednesday I flip it.
I flip
By
it.
Thursday.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's about to go down up in this
I'm
piece
finished.
tonight.
On Friday
Hey,
I
we
spin.
about to-
Wake up early in the morning
Then
and get right back to business. I get right back to business.
Right back.
Back to business. Wake up early in the morning and get right back to business. I get right back to business. Right back to business. Wake up early in the morning and get right back to business. Take my God and rub my Buddha. Cook a brick and get with it. Cut a slab and stash a load. Getting right.
Something for black love. Yes, we do need to do something for black love, but shit.
Back to winning. Ain't no witness in my wiggle underground.
Ain't too much black
With my
love.
jig and the money mission is specific. Ain't no need to be tripping. Getting right to the business. From the start to the finish. Couple thousand in the streets to make your man come up missing. Yeah, that my daughter's tuition. That you be flexing. I ship a load and pick it up in the middle of Texas. I drop a box where I stand. That's just part of the plan. I'm trying to infiltrate the street and get my shit to your hand. This shit is simple as transaction. You making it hard. I pull your card and send a pack. Take it back to the start. On Sunday I whip it. On Monday I ship it. On Tuesday they gon' get it. Chop it. Wednesday I flip it. By Thursday I'm finished. On Friday I spin it. Wake up early in the morning and get right back to business. I get right back to business. Right back to business. Wake up early in the morning and get right back to business. I get right back to business. Right back to business. Wake up early in the morning and get right back to business. Can't be with Draco and Cut when I'm tucked in Atlanta. Got a bitch in Savannah that more ratchet than Hannah. When my package she Vanna, hand me my banner. In the hood like I'm Santa, waving bandana. Certified street, toss a pig like Montana. Hall of Fame, game change, still the same to my nana. Know that I'm gunning, if my profits is funny. Postal service hitting licks, so no shipping the money. Got a method of getting by and don't fly with no cash. No gamble, no evidence, no reason to ask. No papers, no signature, just a box full of grass. On the I-10 West with a carload of cash. On Sunday I whip it. On Monday I ship it. On Tuesday they gon' get it. Chop it. Wednesday I flip it. By Thursday I'm finished. On Friday I spin it. Wake up early in the morning and get right back to business. I get right back to business. Right back to business. Wake up early in the morning and get right back to business. I get right back to business. Right back to business. Wake up early in the morning and get right back to business.
How you been? You popped in just in time. Let me get the show started. Let's jump it off real quick. This is something that I was thinking about the other day. It said legendary song, Foolie. I'm gonna send you this video that popped up random on my YouTube. I was laughing, big bro. Hey, Johnny Beats tapping in. What it do, King? If y'all need some beats, tap in with my guy Johnny Beats. But look, this is some things that was on my mind. I was in a barbershop cutting and I was thinking like, I don't know if I got the right order or how this go, but check this out, y'all. And let me know if this makes sense. How much like weird, distractive, like weird shit they got going on in the news. Look. So these are the latest black distractions in the news. They started out with Kanye. He was anti-Semitic. Remember that? Then they came with Kyrie. He was on the Hebrews to Negroes shit. Then out of nowhere, Coach Prime leaves Jackson State and he's headed to Colorado. Then I wake up and they got TJ Holmes on the news, the news anchor who he been humping on Amy Roach, whatever her name is, some cheating scandal, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, what else about to happen? Then they say BMF allegedly responsible for Jam Master Jay's death. Allegedly. responsible for Jam Master Jay's death. Then I'm still on the stuff, and they catch Takeoff's killer. I'm like, okay. Then after they catch Takeoff's killer, but hold on, let me rewind. Before they call Takeoff killer, they catch the little nigga that was in the videos, and everybody was like, that's the little nigga that did it. He got the strap. He got the gun out the whole time. All the camera niggas, all the YouTube niggas, everybody had all the angles of the nigga. Like, this the nigga who did it. Wasn't the nigga who did it.
He had a ticket there.
You feel me?
He had a ticket.
So they hit another nigga. Like, boom, we got the nigga who did it. This nigga was trying to get a passport. He leaving. He doing boom, boom. Come to find out, this nigga had that shit scheduled hella months ago. He had one of them trips where you make payments on a trip and then you go on a certain day. He had time to wait on his passport. He had time. You feel me? Was he a fall guy? Did they just say he did it because, or what? Like, I don't know. This is just shit that I was thinking about. Like, this shit is crazy. Then they let Brittany Griner out of jail today. What the fuck? I'm like, hold on. Then Brittany Griner, they traded her for a nigga who make bombs.
They left the Marine
Like,
there. The Marine didn't even get out. They picked the basketball player over the Marine.
No, that's not what they did.
What happened?
They never went to go get him. They went to go get the because he wasn't worth it. It's just like if you trading a car in, right? You got cars in your driveway. You might have a car that's lesser value that's worth more than the one that you drive every day. You might have one that's broke down on flat that don't, it don't even run, but on a trade-in, it's got more value than the one you drive every day. So when you negotiating, we can't really,
Something totally different. I mean, he a Marine. Something happened while he's,
Yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with.
They didn't go get our ex-senator.
Nah, That's okay. Let me rewind this. That's not the topic. Like, we don't want to get off a track. We want to stay on track. You feel me? And what I'm saying is, whoever they didn't go get, you feel me? That's their business, why they didn't go get them people. It's not my job to speculate why they went and got her or why they didn't go get him. I don't care about that. That's not my business. That's what they say, above my pay grade. Let's let them worry about why they did. Like, let's talk about that for a minute. Why do people worry about why people make decisions? Why? Why is it any of your business why people do what they do? Why do you even
To learn from it.
But
to understand.
But to learn from and understand is to digest the decision made, not to go against or combat the decision. So, like, for example, let's use like Deion Sanders going to Boulder, Colorado. You got to give it time to see the outcome and how it plays out before you pass judgment. That's where they get the sayings of you shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house. Like, we don't know how nothing in life is going to play out. You don't even know what's going to happen when you drive out and you leave. You don't know what's going to happen when you wake up in the morning. You don't know. So what we can do is we can hope for the best and be prepared for the worst. But
How you prepare for the worst?
I don't know. That's subjective, because the worst to you might not be the worst to me, or the worst to me might not be the worst to you. So that's subjective. So you kind of got to lead that up based to the person. But let's stay on track. You getting me off track, bro? Yeah, you getting me off track. Okay, I know following the Kanye and Kyrie stuff, didn't really hear about the other things besides Britney, but people knew both were in prison. The majority of the people. Okay. All right. So no, Kyrie just shared a video that they don't like. That's it. He just shared a video that they don't like. Coach Prime leaving JSU. Super, super, super dope, you know, for black people. Super dope. You know, black people always talk about we need opportunities, and then when black people get opportunities, we be mad at the black people for taking the opportunities. So I really don't. I'm gonna stay out of that one. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of fall victim to that in my own life. When I was broke and I had nothing, and I'm sad, and I'm sitting in the hood with my partners, and we ain't got nothing, and we sitting around together talking about how hard shit is and how we don't have nothing. I'm like the coolest nigga. Everybody pull up on me every day. They blowing with me. They have my studio every day. We kicking it. It's whatever. We discussing poverty. But then when I step out of that and I go do something that's going to bring big money in, or if I do something that's going to make a change for my kids or for whatever, they really don't want to hear that. So it's kind of like you kind of got to balance it all out. Shout out LMG Kitchen. LMG, the kitchen is open. The kitchen is open. So sometimes when you pushing a line, you kind of got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? 100 Man Uno. Shout out 100 Man Uno. Shout out my nigga Melvin for tapping in. Miss Gemini Johnson. How you doing, kinfolk? Tim Gaines, what it do, King? Who else popping in? What up with it? Mr. Dizzy? Mr. Dizzy? How you enjoying that Kansas City life, bruh? Ain't you in Kansas City? How you enjoying that Kansas City life? Hey, Lamar, that's so real. Prepare for your best and hope to endure your worst. I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Yeah, just to get through it. You know, some people. Oh, you in St. Louis. You in St. Louis. Say it's a blessing. You got a nice home, man. Congratulations on all the success and the move for you and the family, man. Like, I'm proud of you, man. Keep grinding. Keep going hard. Let me see. Let's get back to these topics. Let's see what else we got going on here. So, oh boy, TJ Holmes, the anchor dude, he's smacking something. Whoa, this nigga smacking all the girls at the thing at ABC. So he on the news smacking all the girls, bruh. One of the girls. Like, his wife, he's cheating. It's a whole scandal. Then he finna lose his job. Hey, check this out. Do you think somebody should lose their job for cheating? Like, if you cheating on your husband or your wife, should you lose your job? Huh? Like, should you?
That's cold.
Or should you be able to continue to go to work? Or should you lose your job because you was getting, you know, like, which one is it?
You cheating at work, or was you just cheating on the workout?
It don't matter what you was doing. You didn't get in trouble. You ain't break no laws. You ain't in trouble. Should you lose your job?
He broke a law.
No, he didn't break no laws.
He did, but he broke a law.
No, he didn't break no laws. Should he lose his job?
If they wrote in his handbooklet, no fraternizing, it's a possibility.
Bro said, how do you feel about America bringing Brittany Griner home, finally doing something right for a black person? Do you think so? Do you think that was doing something right for a black person?
I think that's a publicity stuff.
I don't think it's nothing. She's nobody. She plays sports.
You should lose your wife, but not your job. You feel me? That's subjective. That's subjective. You gotta, if you like, let me keep it a buck with you on our rules of our show. If you're not keeping it on the facts and on reality, I'm gonna have to ask you to stay out the conversation. Because like I said earlier, we don't come from a place of us trying to figure out why other people do what they do and why. That's subjective. I don't know what happens in your house when you go in there and close the door.
You're supposed to.
So I don't need to know why you did this or why this is this or why this is this. I don't need to know. Let's just deal with what is the outcome of it. What is the, you know, that's what these questions are.
Oh, okay.
But whenever I ask a question geared that way, you shoot out a subjective Good points though. I give you to you. They're all good points. But they're,
I've been seeing it. I'm not familiar with what's really going on in all those situations.
I'm not hating on that. But you interrupting my show.
I apologize. I mean, you know, I'm like, I apologize.
No, I don't want to ask you to step outside because I enjoy you. You know, you got some good positive. You got some good input. But I'm just giving you the parameters so that if you gonna participate, you got to stay within the parameters.
Right.
You know, because we could talk about subjective things and we can look up and be way off of track and we won't stay on course. We'll be way. You ever be in a conversation with your homies and y'all be talking about something that really makes sense, but then somebody throws something into the conversation and y'all look up and y'all talking about cars now, or y'all talking about something totally different and y'all never got to the point of what y'all was really talking about.
I'm sure that's happened quite a few times.
And so what I'm trying to do is in this conversation is keep it on, you know, keep it on course. That's all. But no, but depends. Ha ha ha. Facts. You stupid. No, I'm for real. He said freeze being freeze. Laugh out loud. No, I'm for real, bruh. Sometimes you just got to keep it focused. You know what I'm saying? But back to your question about Brittany Griner. I don't think that was done for black people, and I don't think they did that for black people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad she out. I don't wish jail on nobody at all, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to get a Brittany Griner free t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm not posting Brittany Griner free on my pages or none of that shit. Like, I'm glad her family, she home to her family, and I hope that they posting and happy that she home. But I'm not, welcome home. You know what I'm saying? Hope she go hang out with her wife, go get with her kids or whatever they got over there going, whatever they got going, and, lock in and enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me being like, oh, yeah, Brittany Griner's home, and they're like, so? My water bill due. My water bill is due. My shit like $700. My water bill at my apartment building is due. It's $700. Brittany Griner coming home is not going to pay my water bill. My water bill due. You feel me? But I'm happy for her family. I'm happy for her that she ain't in jail no more, none of that. But all of this power to the people shit, fuck out of here. My water bill due. Tell that nigga my water bill due. Help me pay my water bill. You feel me? And all, like, one of my homies, he posted the realest shit today. He posted the realest shit. He said, all you motherfuckers talking about Brittany Griner home, how many of y'all got a Brittany Griner jersey? He said, post a picture with a Brittany Griner jersey on. Just the women in Phoenix. It's been lit up on their pages all day. Post a picture with you in a Brittany Griner jersey. Bet you ain't got one. You feel me? Fuck out of here with that. Like, I'm cool, but welcome home. Get your money. I posted a picture of her, a meme that I saw earlier today. I had to post it. On a meme, it showed her sitting in a strip club with a girl giving her a lap dance, and she was eating some chicken wings or something. Like, that's what I see her coming home to do. You feel me? That's what she do. She kick it like a nigga. She's a nigga. You feel me? No disrespect to her or nothing, but she's a nigga. Like, welcome home, my nigga. You feel me? Welcome home, my nigga. You feel me? Like, real shit. She gonna be at the strip club. Bet you she be at what's the I ain't been to a strip club out here in so long. What's the strip club out here that's popping now?
Jags still?
Jags? I never liked Jags. They turned me down at the door. I pulled up at Jags one night. I had my whole crew with me. This one, I'm feeling myself. I'm freeze, my nigga. I'm feeling myself. Got on like probably about $2,000-$3,000 fit, but it was a custom made white tee. Custom made though, like designer white tee. They told me I couldn't come in with my white tee on. Man, I ain't been back since. Like, straight up. Encounters is deadly. Like, that's like a scary place, bro. You got to go there ready. You go to Encounters ready, bro. My nigga said Alaska Bush. Alaska Bush, huh? You can't mess with the white folks over there. The music sucks, though. You know, so we need to open up a strip club. What's up, Lamar? Let's go in on the strip club.
That one, Pink Rhino was popping for a good minute.
Pink Rhino was going stewy. But, you know, it is what it is. But, hey, let's get back to the show. We got to stay on track. She says, you're my spirit animal. I would have never went back either. Hell no, I wasn't going back. What up, T. Joyce? My nigga, the doctor. Shout out my nigga, the surgeon. My nigga's a heart surgeon, specialist, like top of the line. My nigga be tapping in from the hospital. He tapped in one day from the hospital and kind of explained to y'all the procedures that they do on hearts and all that types of shit. So he's a dope dude. I'm gonna have him on the show again so he could break that shit down and explain to y'all what they be doing in there and the type of equipment that they take into the operating room and what they use. And this is a black dude, went to South Mountain High School, South Phoenix raised, one of our legends, like somebody we can be proud of. Shout out my nigga T. Joyce. But what you talking about wow for, Leslie? Ain't no wow. It's the truth. I'm glad she back home. I'm glad she get to go see her family. I'm glad that she back in the mix, but I don't care. I'm glad that everybody that got let out on the First Step Act got home. I'm glad, but I don't care. Does that make sense? I'm glad that they got a public transit system. I'm glad that they got a lot of things, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to make provisions in my own life not to be affected by these type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stay the course. Okay, let me get back onto the show. I'm tripping. I know. Y'all got me a little hyped up, though. Y'all got me hyped up. Okay, so look. Where my topics? Oh. When we was talking about Dion, I want to ask a question. Do you think he deserves more support, or do you think he deserves the backlash that he got for leaving? What do y'all think? Now I ask y'all in here. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about the support or the backlash? What do you think Dion should? What do you think he deserves? Because this situation with Deion Sanders kind of reminds me of some local coaches right here in Phoenix. I know coaches right here in Phoenix who kind of went through something similar. Not the same thing, but kind of went through something similar. And if y'all not familiar, y'all can get on Amazon. I'm sure, I think their stuff is on Amazon Prime, I believe. You can go watch. They did a documentary and a whole show. It's called The Gridiron. It's about some coaches from South Mountain High School. 2 coaches from South Mountain High School, the Carter twins. You know what I'm saying? And they took South High School football from the gutter and brought it back. They brought I'm from the South Side. I grew up in the Vistas right behind South High School. So I heard all of the football games. Every Friday night, we heard the games. I listened to the games. I listened to the nigga over the speakers. Oh, Brian Fair to the Terry Fair and boom. Like I heard that. Like I listened to it over the speakers in my yard. You feel what I'm saying? So it means something different when these young brothers brought the vibe back. After they brought the vibe back and they got South Mountain High School going crazy, they did this show. Shout out Diana Payan and all of the people who was a part of it. They end up winning like a Oscar. See, y'all don't even know this. Right here in Phoenix, they got the globe. They got the little gold man with the globe on it. They got one of them. They won one of them awards for this. And South Phoenix Union High School District, they dropped the ball. So them brothers took the show on the road and they went out to Desert Edge and Goodyear. And now they out there with sending players all over the country to go to college. They sending players to Washington, Colorado, Utah, Nevada, every year. They've been out there like 3 years now. My daughter's in New York playing basketball, but my daughter was there. She went to high school at Desert Edge. We are DE. Y'all know how we banging Scorpions. But they sending players all over the country to go to college. So let me read y'all comments, and we gonna elaborate a little bit more on this topic. Let's see. More support. Miss Leslie says Dion deserves it all. Showtime. Herman said either one, he can handle it. Dig. It don't matter if it's good or bad. He can handle it. Miss Dominique says support, cause ain't nothing wrong with leveling up. He did good at Jackson. 2 undefeated seasons. He went where he wanted. He only had 1 undefeated season, Queen. They lost 2 games last year, one to Louisiana Monroe, and they lost in the Celebration Bowl last year. So they lost 2 games last year. He's undefeated this year. And that first year that he was there, for that half a season, that was like in the spring, they lost a couple games in that season. But he didn't have them, wasn't his players. He had like got them players. So that's just fact checking, just not trying to, whatever. You just want to stay focused on the facts. You dig what I'm saying? He had 1 undefeated season. That was this year. They 12-0. They played December 17th in the Celebration Bowl against NCCU. My other daughter, her school. She just got the one that just came back Tuesday. That's her school. She go to NCCU. You feel me? So they'll be playing them in the Celebration Bowl in Atlanta, December 17th. Shout out NCCU, the Eagles. So we soaring around here. You dig? Then my guy Sordo says Dion did his thing. More money and got his son more exposure to get him to the league. His son is hard. Facts. A lot more money. Bobby Denham says Southside. Miss Leslie says we support Dion. We support Brittany. We all we got. Yeah, we support. Well, I don't know about support. Support is a different kind of word, but I'm glad she home. You feel me? Go ahead. What you gotta say?
I bet he don't leave Colorado State like that. I bet he don't leave Colorado State.
He might. He might. Big time coaches like that, they stay 1-2 years. They might do 3 years, and then they gone. So what they do is, like, this is a thing. If you watch like what coaches, what they've been doing lately, right, they get a job. So with this transfer portal, players can leave every year.
I've been hearing about
also
that.
Coaches. So now what these coaches is doing is they'll stay for 2 years, sign like a $20 million deal where it's going to be like $5 million a year. Like Dion got 29 point something million. He got like $5 million a year, whatever, right?
That's what it's all about?
So now another school like Penn State or Florida State or somebody will come in and say, okay, we'll give you this. We'll match that to here, Colorado. How much y'all got invested here? We'll give y'all that plus this. And then it might cost him like so many million to break his contract. And they doing this all across the board right now.
That's not cool.
Like Lincoln Riley left Oklahoma and took his quarterback with him, went to USC, and then USC #1 in the like they finished like 5th or 6th. You know what I'm saying? Like
as far as the what's it called, HBCUs, HBCs. But you don't leave colleges. You don't leave grassroots. Those players is gooder than anybody in the country. But it's not about the play. It's about because it's not the field. It's at home too. He could have been. He could have been. He should have been. Man, this is gonna do it for the rest of your life. Yeah, I thought he was. He pretended like he was.
But why pretended? What do you mean? Like if I come work for you, I'm supposed to tell you I'm only coming to work for you for a couple years now. Nah, I'm gonna make you think I'm finna work for you forever.
Well, okay. Well, why?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Like, what did he? Okay, besides the money, what did he accomplish by going to Jackson State?
What you mean? What he accomplished?
When he got there, he was saying, I've been trying to understand what's really common. A lot of stuff is coming out lately. I've been hearing a lot of stuff lately, a couple of days ago, about conditions and whatever they was trying to say. Everything he was saying was right about the college, how they stole money, they kept money from whatever. Mm-hmm. But besides all that, when he got there, he seen conditions of what was going on.
He changed that shit. He put like 3 new fields in. Okay. He got him a new training room. He got a new locker room. He got 2 new fields put out there. He got him a 5-year deal with Under Armour. He got they had all season this year. They had sold out games. 60,000 people times whatever to get in. That's what he mad about because they had in his contract that if they sold over 30,000 tickets, then he was to be a split on the tickets. But they kept telling him that we only sold 27,000. We only sold. They said the most they sold one game they said was 28,000 or something. And he looking in the stands like, bro, it's way more than 28,000 people here.
That's what he cared about.
You know,
that hurts.
Shit, what you mean that hurts? What do you care? Okay, well then, would you go? No, I'm just saying, would you go to work for free?
Okay, going to work.
To work, your job. You go to work and you already take. Would you go to work and then take half of your check to buy toilet paper and buy paper towels and stuff at your job?
Okay. I'm trying to. Okay, I don't want to get off the topic. I was trying to. Basically, I'm saying is, what he do? Like, it's not like a job. Like something I'll be doing.
I'm just saying any job.
Oh no, I mean, because I don't care about the job, but
no, any job.
Oh, any job? No, I couldn't do it. Especially when it's like.
So that's period. That's the answer. That you answered your own question.
No,
like,
I couldn't do that. No.
Any job, like he took half of his salary and he gave half of his salary back, so they can do a lot of the shit that they was doing and pay his people or whatever. Who does that at what job? Like, who would go to any job if you work for wherever? If you work at Pizza Hut, and would you give them half of your check back so that y'all could have crushed peppers?
If it's South Phoenix and it's a program like that for kids coming up, I'm there till I die.
Okay.
I play basketball.
That's cool.
I'm like, this is fun.
No, that's fine. That's cool.
I mean, that's me personally.
You gotta have those type of people who gonna stay, but you also gotta have the people who gonna grow.
I'm growing
because
y'all growing,
but you can't.
I mean,
no, you only got so many. Okay, let's put it this way. Name somebody who did it in South Phoenix. Name one who stayed, and now they successful.
Me.
Name somebody.
Me, I'm just do it. I'm gonna do it. Me, shit.
Okay, let me get back to the show, bro. Yeah. Nah, bro. You playing.
I'm serious.
Yeah, but it ain't. I'm not talking about passion. I'm not saying you don't have passion. I'm talking about reality, bro. Like, I want to build a skyscraper, but what am I gonna do to build it? What steps am I gonna take? What do I? No,
I believe. I mean,
you missing a point. I know anybody can do whatever, but if they not doing whatever they doing to do it, it ain't gonna happen, bro.
Right. I know that. So that's why I mean. But my thing is, as far as football.
Yeah, but it don't matter what it is. It's across the board.
Right.
And anything you do in your life, like if it's your homework, if it's waking up in the morning, do you half brush your teeth? Do you only brush this side? When you wash your face, do you only wash this side? Right. It's everything you do in life, my nigga. Everything we do in life, we got to do it all the way. And if we not going to do it all the way, then we can't point our fingers at the other people who doing it all the way. Because we think they should do it this way, or because we think they should do it that, but we not doing it all the way.
I'm not saying.
As for example, like I just said about these people who talking about Brittany Griner, but how many of them got her jersey or supported? Then the people talking about Deion Sanders, how many of them donate to HBCUs? How many of them even, like I told you, my daughter go to a HBCU. I take out loans and pay money to a HBCU. You feel me?
We need it.
Like I do that. So when I'm speaking of it, it's coming from a perspective of somebody who is doing it. Right. I'm not just somebody sitting back. And there's a few other of y'all that I know out here in Phoenix. Shout out all of y'all who sending y'all kids to HBCUs. I think that is super dope. You feel me? Like, I know about 3 or 4 people who kids are at HBCUs, from Southern to Alabama A&M to North Carolina A&T, Norfolk, Morgan, my daughter at NCCU. Like, shout out all of the people here in Phoenix, because that's like new to us. That ain't like when I was a kid growing up. I got recruited. I wasn't like the best motherfucker in the world. I wasn't the best, but I got recruited. And I never got recruited by a HBCU. You know what I'm saying? I got recruited by a lot of schools, but none of them was a HBCU. So it's big when you start seeing kids from this, even the Carters, back to the Carters. They put a post on a computer the other day that said that they can't even give their kids to a HBCU. They got kids that's going top D1, whatever, and the HBCUs is telling them that they don't even recruit west of Texas. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's back to what I was saying about earlier about yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of people who done made it to the league from HBCUs, but
he from LA though.
Yeah.
From LA.
Oh, you say dice. But now they cracking jokes on you. You said your boy playing checkers while you talking about chess.
That's okay.
This is subjective. This is opinion. I don't get into that. That's what I'm saying. When people start throwing their opinions out, I'm not into that. He also bringing his. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. He also bringing his top folk from Jackson. He not taking his top folk, bruh. He not. He taking those that are qualified to go. It's some people who are top that ain't qualified to go who got to stay. You know what I'm saying? They grades ain't locking in. All different shit ain't, you know. But it's going to be dope to see what happens, though. You feel me? And to see what they do. So, I think we answered that question that we need to give him more support. So, we're going to give him more support. You feel me? Now, something else I want to talk about is appreciation or expectation, because I think it ties back into what we were just talking about with Deion Sanders. Like, if you have an expectation of something, you can never appreciate what you got. You feel me? Like, if you expected black but you get brown, you might not never appreciate the brown, when the brown might be better than the black, but you want it black. So sometimes we gotta fix our mind to understand what are we doing. Are we being appreciative, or are we looking for what we expect? You know, and it could be in relationships, it could be in jobs, it could be in anything in your life. Like, sometimes you gotta understand, should I be appreciative of this, or should I focus on what I expect? Because sometimes focusing on what you expect can make you look like you don't have no appreciation. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, we have to really understand what Deion Sanders is doing and appreciate what he did, and not look at what we expected him to do. You feel me? Sometimes you have to appreciate what people do without expecting people to do something. You feel me? That's, you know. But you can't even expect what you give in return, Mr. Herman. You can't. Because that's not fair. You're not giving, like, whatever you give me, I might not be capable of giving you back. And that doesn't mean financially. That could be emotionally. That could be physically. That could be whatever. So back to what I was saying. We have to really understand, are we being appreciative, or are we expecting something? Because if I give you whatever I give of you, I might give you all of myself, but you can't give me all of yourself. So I can just appreciate what you can give and don't have no expectations. But that doesn't limit to what I can give you. You know what I'm saying? Now, when your expectations go to me just giving, now you misusing. Now that's a different topic. Choices have to be easy to accept. Like, all choices have to be easy to accept, because they not yours. Any choice that somebody else makes has to be easy to accept. I accept any choice that anyone makes, because it's their choice to make. It's real simple. You know, I don't care. I might not agree with your choice. I might not like your choice. I might not value your choice. I might not back your choice. But I can accept it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's like kind of things that people need to think about nowadays. Yeah, but you can't accept everyone's choice, but then say you only expect what you give. That it don't go together. Them two statements can't go together. They just can't go together. Because what you choose to give might not be what somebody else chooses to give. So then that goes back to the first question about appreciation or expectation. You feel me? Yeah, we gotta chop some game, bro. What's up, Trap? My nigga Trap tapping in. We gotta, like, I appreciate Trap, but I don't have no expectations. I just appreciate him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do whatever he need from me, and I don't expect him to do the same. I don't. And he shouldn't expect me to do the same if he do everything for me. Just appreciate each other, and whatever we can contribute, we appreciate that. No expectations, all appreciation. Gratitude, to live in gratitude. You feel me? To live in gratitude. One of my little homies taught me that concept. Shout out Clee Dub. But one of my little bros taught me that concept of just living in gratitude. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Like, if vengeance is God's, why do we have so many opinions of why people make choices if it ain't got nothing to do with us? If we don't have nothing to do with the outcome of the choice that they make? Like, nah. I'm cool. Let me see. Let's run through the rest of these topics before we get up out of here. I wanted to talk a little bit about black business because it goes back to the Dion situation. The same way them businesses in Boulder, Colorado is getting together to raise him so much money. Why didn't the black businesses in Jackson State do that? The black businesses started the white businesses in Boulder, Colorado has a coalition that put money together that go get coaches and players. Why don't we do that? Why don't Jackson have that? Like, black businesses, like let's just say, for example, shout out the motorcycle clubs. When these motorcycle clubs have their annuals and whatever, and they people come in town, they buying out hotels, the goddamn the Jack in the Boxes is booming, the strip clubs is booming, everything around this bitch is booming. But how many of these businesses contribute back to the Pop Warner? How many of these businesses around here contribute back to summer camps or backpack giveaways or just anything to give back to these kids? How many people go pull up on the motorcycle crews and these people who bring these big crowds of people into the city? How many go support the other stuff that they got going and support they chapters and all they different shit? Like, this shit is way bigger than what we try to make it out to be. What's up with it, Mr. Wilson? How you been, King? It's good to see you on here. Kiki, what up, kinfolk? So yeah, we need to think about that, black businesses and just businesses in general that's in the ghetto. Like Mid-K. How much money has Mid-K made on 16th and Southern? How much has Mid-K right there, Mid-K? Why don't Mid-K got a Pop Warner? Is there a Pop Warner team on the south side with Mid-K stitched on their jerseys or something with Mid-K on the back of their helmet? Like, has Mid-K donated anything to anybody? Like, who done got something from Mid-K? Mid-K done got rich in the hood. Like Mandy's Fish and Chips. Has Mandy's Fish and Chips sponsored a team or something? Have they bought some bats or something, some gloves, some back to school shorts or something? Like, what other businesses around the south side, like businesses that's been eaten for years? And like I said, when you have these companies, when you have these motorcycle crews and these different people who bring mass amounts of people to the city for their gatherings, these people that come into our cities, they spending the money with the embassy, with the Hyatt, all the way down to the Super 8s and the Motel 6s, the Waffle Houses, everybody eating off of these events. West Side Window. The West Side Window ain't supporting shit. That's why I don't eat West Side Window no more. I stopped fucking with West Side Window like 2 years ago or something, 3 years ago. Like, I don't fuck with them no more at all, period, zilch. And I really like they food too. They shit is good, but I don't fuck with them no more. Cause they don't even got no awning over their window. Like, I think they might have just now put an awning or something. Like, bro, they ain't got no shade or nothing. They don't even got no dirt. Like, they don't even got, it's just sidewalk and a window, bro. They been serving niggas out a window for my whole life. No, I don't fuck with no businesses like that just serve niggas out the window with no table. At least when I was a kid, OKs used to serve you out of the window, but they had tables to sit down and eat. At least you could sit there and eat. Here, you can't. At Tam's, nigga, they serve you out the window and you got to go. At West Side Window, they serve you out the window and you got to go. We don't put none of them expectations on them people. These people come in our communities and take all the money away. Like West Side Window, Tam's, Mid-K, Yuna's Gifts that used to be up on Baseline. Like, these people came in our communities and took a whole bunch of money out of the community, bruh. They don't do nothing for the community, but we always talking about what niggas don't do. Or what people don't do. Oh, you don't do this. You don't do that. Freeze, you gonna donate for this. Or Freeze, donate for this. Like, man, go pull up on Mid-K. And if Mid-K, let's go see if Mid-K will donate. You feel me? Like, nah. We allow these other people to come in our communities and just eat. But then when somebody from our community busts a move, we want to point the finger like, oh, that nigga tripping. No, that nigga not tripping. He doing the same thing that Korean man doing over there, taking y'all money out of the community. And it perpetuates a generational thing to where now in our mind, we think when we get our bag, we move into Ahwatukee. We get our bag, we move into Scottsdale. We get our bag, we moving. We moving. Even me. I had houses and bought houses all on around Southside, whatever, mansions to regular houses. But now, man, I live so far away. You can't even find me. You ain't even gonna know. You gotta go over a river. You gotta pass. You gotta take freeways, go over a river, go through mountains. You gotta do all types of shit to get to my house. You feel me? Like real shit. Like, nah. Black businesses, we gotta do better. We gotta do way better. Before I get out of here, I want to talk about record deals or independent. Because I don't know if y'all saw lately or not, but the other day, earlier today, I was online and old boy Sizzler was tearing up his platinum plaque that he just got from DJ Khaled. And he set that bitch on fire. And what's crazy is so many of y'all be like, oh, independent is the way, and oh, this and that. But then today I heard a whole bunch of rumbling and whatever about Death Row and Snoopy Badass and this and that. Like, why is everybody seeking a deal, but at the same time, in their mind, thinking that they gonna be independent? Like, it don't really make no sense to me. Like, I don't really understand it. You gotta pick a side. Like, you can't be both. Like, everybody's searching for a deal for validation, but they all want to be independent.
I feel like niggas want to basically be tight enough for the Death Row to be like, hey, we want to sign him. But then they want to, put their pride up and be like, well, you know what? If you want to sign me, I want to do it myself. I'll sign myself since you want me. But, you know what I mean? They want that validation from both. Hey, I could only be good doing it by myself if Death Row want me. If Death Row ain't paying me no attention, I probably ain't gonna make that much money by myself independently. If that makes sense.
Kinda, but I don't know. It's like Nate said, niggas want to be independently signed. Like, I don't understand it. It's like, if you remember a couple years ago, everybody was talking about buying their masters. Everybody wanted to buy their masters, own your masters, this and that. But now, if you notice this year, everybody's selling their masters. Lil Wayne sold his masters. Future sold his masters. Everybody's selling their masters now.
Irv sold his
Irv got his. So, yeah, like, everybody's selling they shit now. So which one is it? Do y'all want to be independent or do y'all want to be signed? Which one is it? I think y'all want to be independent, but y'all can't afford it. Or is it that do y'all want the validation of the white people? It's kind of like when when somebody tell you some shit like, oh, I'm gonna take my car to the white people and just get it done right. Or I got my car over there with the white people doing my engine and my car. My shit finna be killing. I'm getting my shit done by the white man. Like, does that mean your car is gonna run better than mine?
I don't know. Uncle Tom, nigga, I get him a 40. He might, nigga, get on there and do some extra shit, nigga.
I don't know, but I think that's perspective again. Like I said, that's subjective. Like,
absolutely,
you know, I could take you to black people who own one of the one of my cousins own one of the dopest shops out here in Arizona.
I could take you to some ghetto white people.
Then I could take you to some. That's just what I was finna say. Then I could take you to some white people shit who the ghettoest white people you ever met. So it's like, I think that's subjective. But as long as people have that mentality, they're gonna always have that problem. You feel me? All right, let me ask you that question. Would you rather be independent or be signed?
I want to be. I want to do whatever is going to make whatever our dreams and goals are to be accomplished.
You didn't answer the question.
I'd rather be signed.
Okay. Why is that?
Because we don't until we come up with a distribution company ourselves and learn the game and do that. Then I mean I don't know because I don't know how you work. Well, I work for free on certain things. Mm-hmm. I don't have no problem because money. I wasn't born with it. I'm gonna die without it. But
yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. I mean, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of passion in my heart. This heart. It's like this makes me feel good. It's good for me, my health, and what I want to do with my brain. Mm-hmm. You know, you can't get paid. You can't pay me enough for this. This is something. I was born with this.
But it go back to what I said earlier. What happens when a light bill due?
What happens when you're born and you
now you back to that again.
okay. I'm sorry. Okay, my fault.
You back to that again.
No,
like,
I'm not trying to do it on purpose.
No, I'm just saying. But
okay.
Okay. Then, what can we do to get brothers such as yourself to not think like that and focus in on the task at hand and not throw in the hypotheticals or the what if? Well, what if this? Or what if that? Well, how do we stay focused on what we dealing with? How do we stay focused?
Well, to be focused on what you're dealing with is to be in a situation of that nature. That's the best learning tool. I mean, we always taught by our parents, this is how you do this. But
right.
When you get to that situation yourself, and whatever the outcome is, you was like, okay, mama one line, pops one line, grandma one. Okay.
Or they was lying, and now I know it this way.
Right. Right. Either or. But you know, I'm not trying to be hypothetical or whatever. Just throwing anything. I'm just like, this is something that like, if it was me, I would do it that way, or probably not do it that way.
No, I'm not disputing that. But what I'm speaking of is the thought. Like when we get a thought, wherein it be like, well, when I just made the comment about what we was talking about it, and you said, what if when a baby is born, I understand. Like where does these thoughts come from? Like that, I think like even what we talking about here when we talking about appreciation and expectation, and that's how we got on the whole topic of the deal. Let me see what my man Daquan, what it do, King? How you doing, King? Would you rather have my man Daquan tapping in from Oklahoma? Would you rather have a deal or be independent? My man Lamar said independent. Why would you rather be independent, Lamar? Break that down for me. Miss Sonia Ross says, with being signed means contract, which means shackles. Most definitely independent. Then Daquan says independent all day. Now, what is y'all definition of independent? Because like the brother just said in here, and he has a great point. What makes you independent if a major is your distribution company? With Charlie West, artists got to think of themselves as the contract like J. Cole signed to a major though. Let me see. Charlie West said, I think people are selling their masters because artists are starting to realize that it's other ways to get money, and the music is a slow roll, and other businesses out there is doing a quick turnover. Yeah, kinda. You kinda own to something, Charlie. But the main thing that they realizing is that their music ain't worth what they thought it was worth. So it's like in your mind, like for example, in your mind, your music is worth $20 million to you, but to the world, your music might only be worth $8 million. So these bigger companies are saying, bro, I give you 11 million for your music. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you didn't sell your masters.
Why not?
You know, I thought that's why.
Why not?
Oh no, I'm done. My masters, I've never.
But why would you not sell them?
No, you don't. I don't sell. You don't sell your masters.
Why not?
I would sell my masters.
Why don't you?
I'll get it.
Why wouldn't you sell your
it's
masters?
my music. You can't sell. You can't. I can't sell my music. I can't.
But why not?
Who,
Answer the like you not
I'm
answering.
try-
You don't even know why. Explain to the people why. Like if
oh.
somebody would sell their masters and get 60 million, and you saying no, I'm not gonna sell mine. Make it make sense.
Oh, the reason I won't sell mine is your music. You just said it. It's worth this to you, and they give you this. But your masters, you own that, so that you can use that forever. Whoever owns the masters, you can play commercials, basketball games, whatever. Every time they got your song playing somewhere, you get they making money off your song. So the 60 million they gave you, they still making money off that 60 million they just gave you.
But they got to make that back. It's
They
just
gonna
like
make that back.
Who says that?
Man, I mean, this is just okay. That's why you don't sell your masters.
Why not?
Because you can always make money off of it.
So let's say okay. So say for example let's say you don't sell your masters, right? Let's say you don't sell your masters,
Right.
and you live to be 65. And when you die at 67, you live to be 67. And when you pass away at 67, all you made total off of your masters was $32 million. But you was offered 65 million before you died 10 years ago.
That's okay.
So who gets the money? Who whatever?
My children.
But your children don't know nothing about this. Are you teaching them the business of music?
Nah, as far as the contracts will be concerned, they should be like where it's already,
But why is it? Why should it be like that?
Well, because when you
Who does business like that? Even a car. If I have a car loan, if I die, my car gets paid off.
Right.
They don't make my kids. But some people got car loans that if they die, their kids still got to pay the payment.
Man, I thought that was every commercial. I'll be saying.
No, it's
Don't leave
based
your
on
family in debt.
your contract.
Don't leave your family in debt.
Let me see. Consistent grind, consistency. Everyone think it just happens overnight.
Right.
Give me a deal and let me grind it out and make it to where I can go independent. Or like you said, when light bill and rent due. And if you ain't established rapper career, go on the show. Yeah, kinda. And kinda disagree too. Personally, I believe distribution companies were started by white people to control black people's money. But the subject, I love music. I'm passionate about music. I find my identity in music. I will not allow or sign myself over to someone else's idea or what my music should sound like or be. Or most artists, we have message in our music. Why would I give my free expression up just for money? I'm pretty sure money would be in black community if we wasn't signing deals. I don't know. They always cut the royalty percentages in half of what the masters is really worth. The artist gets the short end of the stick. I don't know. What's the purpose of having like
The royalties, you keep the royalties. Just give me on just promote my shit. Give me on the back end. Get me on the back end.
Yeah.
I mean, because
But-
if I'm in sitting at the table with these people who got this kind of money, I must be able to kind of like have something to even match what they talking about.
I don't know, because sometimes it's just
Are they believe in you? Because they feel invested to you, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
You said you want to be signed.
For entertainment, Bojangles.
Oh, Bill
You know?
James, he was a businessman. That man was a businessman. No, Bill James, he took the costume off. That man was a sharp dresser and everything.
Yeah, but that nigga was still a goofy.
No. What's his real name?
Goofy. His real name was Goofy.
Oh, that man was brilliant. I don't know that.
You stupid. Charlie West said niggas gonna die.
Paul
They need
Rober
to. He said the life expectancy of a rapper is 7 years. They need to sell it.
Hell no. You gotta keep their money. I mean, that's you. You gonna say it, son?
Yeah, but I don't know, bro. Like I teach a publishing class.
Really?
Yeah, I teach a publishing class.
Oh shit.
And that's why I'm asking you why, because I access to a lot of artists.
I wouldn't.
And a lot of people come to me and they tell me I want to be independent, and they don't even know why. Or they be like, I want a deal, but they don't even know why. Or they be like, I never sell my masters, but they don't even know why.
I know why. Our show is
Right.
based on like, you know, stand on service. So I'm trying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta do.
Right.
And that's what I like.
But I asked you why, and you couldn't answer why.
I'm trying to figure out how to say it within the guidelines of the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
But no, I wouldn't sell. I don't know how you sell your masters because people work for their masters. James Brown, the song "Payback" is about him finding out he didn't own none of them songs. He didn't make no money.
What you mean he didn't make no money? James
Well,
Brown's one of the richest artists ever.
okay,
James
what-
Brown
what-
had his own. He the first nigga with a plane.
Right.
What do you mean?
No. Actually, Battleship J. Walker had one before him.
But I'm just saying, like,
No, I
this
understand,
nigga's
no.
on road.
No,
on
but, no, in the
my
60s,
my
he didn't own
definition of
songs.
independence as an artist is to be separated from the marketing aspect of a record deal label through contract agreements. Being independent is only a marketing technique to subject the artist and his creation of terms and policies for the record label who hired the artist as an independent label. Runs familiar, but not at all aspects of the industry. Oh yeah, I don't care. But what's the name? Nah, you wrong. Michael Jackson didn't know the importance of none of that shit. Michael Jackson knew the importance of owning other people's masters, not his.
How about he sell his masters for?
He
You can hear
did.
me?
They waited till he died and they took him back. They killed that nigga and took
All
him.
right, he a Virgo like me. He's smart.
What's up, Charlie West? You calling in, bro?
Yeah, so look, I was gonna type some long ass shit, but I don't want to do that. So look, and when I started off working with Kels back in the day and Mr. Lee, they gave us percentages. Over time, the percentages wasn't gonna amount to what they offered on a payout. So I took the payout and took that money, put it into a trust and insurance, and my money quadrupled. So I don't know why a motherfucker wouldn't take their money. If you can make music and you consistently make music, the first couple of albums you do, get rid of the motherfuckers and sell them.
That's what I was trying to explain to the brother I was just talking to. Like, you have to know what your plan is. Like, I don't think, like, in my opinion, I don't think you should sell your masters. I don't think you should keep them. I think you should have a plan. And if you have a plan and you know what it is that you're trying to achieve in this business and in this industry, then you need to follow that plan. And you need to see that plan all the way through. Because one thing that I teach people in the publishing class when they do the consultations is the art of selling your copyright and getting it back. Because
Hey, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Free? A lot of these cats, cause they put music, they get albums, they do all this music, and you talked about this shit 10 years ago in your class. Nobody from Arizona, I know and you know because I see the list and you see the list, we talk about it. Ain't nobody except for a few people doing licensing and syncing.
right.
If you not if when you're doing licensing and syncing, they don't care who you are as an artist. They listen to it. If it fits the demographic of a movie or a show, they put the shit on there. They don't care. If your business is right, you get paid, you get taken care of.
Right.
It's so many options and so many routes that you could take, like you said, but cats don't even know where to start. So they lean on situations like you said with the death row shit. Let me get up under these niggas to find it out. When in reality, they don't understand that it's other niggas that have already done that and saw it and been down that road, and they don't listen to those niggas, so they hit their heads against the wall.
Right.
And then they sitting up saying, "Oh damn, I should have never."
Can y'all
messed
hear
with
Charlie
them."
West? The people on my Facebook, can y'all hear Charlie? No, I was asking the people who on my thing, can they hear you? Because I'm listening to you through the headphones. But I wanted to make sure everybody could hear you. Because what you speaking on is just real shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think we have to add to it a little bit because it's not that they don't know, it's just they don't give a fuck. See, it's like it's the
what it is. Hey, Free.
Hold on, let me elaborate on my point real quick. Then hold your thought. Let me elaborate on
I gotta call niggas out after you do this.
I think it's like the Michael Jordan syndrome. Like Michael Jordan overshadowed everybody in the NBA for so long that you might meet somebody today who had a successful NBA career, who played 15, 20 years, made a lot of money, did some great investments, got a lot of shit going on, but he wasn't Michael Jordan. Right. So when he tries to advise us of how to work out like a pro, how to prepare like a pro, how to make good investments, how to be sound with our choices and our decisions, we really don't want to hear that shit from him because we thinking about Michael Jordan. So when we break it and we turn it into the music form, you'll have somebody like a Freeze or a Buki, or you'll have these different people around here who in PBR, who in my opinion, I've been watching PBR get publishing checks for, let's just say 5-figure publishing checks since we was in the 8th grade.
Right.
But don't nobody go to him and ask him how do he keep getting money off of this music?
Yeah.
You know, don't nobody even care about what he's done or the things that he's achieved in his career. People come to my studio. They've been coming to my studio for the last 15 years recording in my studio. And I own the building and it's my studio and it's whatever. But how many people you think stop to ask me, hey, bro, how you buy this building? Hey, how you get this studio? Hey, how do we do this? But then they'll see Nipsey Hussle on TV and they'll be like, oh, we got to buy the hood. We got to buy this. But you've been recording in the studio that I bought 15 years ago. You've been right here this whole time. Why you ain't ever asked me?
Yeah.
So it goes back to what I was saying about the Michael Jordan effect. Like people have in their mind, we have this whatever it is that we view as success. And if whatever you is don't match that, then you're not successful. You know, right. I saw a meme the other day and they had J. Cole walking through the airport. He looked dirty, clothes wrinkled, hair nappy. He walking through the airport and they was like, he's worth this much money and he's walking through the airport and he's a rapper and no one even. I said, cause the nigga don't look like a rapper. He don't look like he don't got on, he don't got on nothing that a rapper would have on. He don't got on no jewelry. He looked broke. He looked homeless. Not saying that there's nothing wrong with that, but that doesn't fit the definition of a rapper to the consumer who's looking at him as a rapper. You feel me? The consumer it'd be like showing up to a basketball game with cleats on. They got a new commercial out on I forget what it is. Oh, it's a mattress commercial. It's a black dude and they like, you ever show up for basketball practice with a baseball glove and a ball? Then they was like, then you find out that it's football and this. Then they hike the ball and they go sack him and he just sleep on the mattress. That shit was hella funny. I was dying. But it goes back to what we're saying and what we're talking about. Right. Like, as long as you have an expectation that's unrealistic, you're going to miss everything that's been around you this whole time. I was talking go ahead.
And it's everything that's right there in your face.
Yeah.
Like, the whole point, the one thing that I was going to say was this, right? So you got a lot, in Arizona, you got examples. You got more, I say you got more access to the examples of what success is in Arizona than you would in a place like Atlanta. Because you can touch a Free. You could touch a Buki. You could touch a Charlie West. You could reach out to an iRock. You could go to all of these places, right? But the problem is people think that it take a lot of money to get to build a level of success, a financial success. There's a difference between visual success and financial success.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the problem is people don't understand the terminology of financial success and visual success. Everything that look good, and you know how they say everything that look good to you ain't good for you.
Right. Fool's gold.
Yeah, right. The truth of the matter is bro, but for the amount of years that I've been out here, you've had this conference, you've had the Sumo Awards, you've had everything, bro. And they've had access to everything. It was you even showed them how to do the independent game out here. Long before it was anybody doing it. They saw it. They saw you with the CDs. They saw you with the DVDs. They saw you do the awards. They saw you with the studio. They saw you. They saw everything. But the problem is niggas say, automatically they say, that's his shit. But it's not his shit. It's not just your shit because you came in and showed everybody the blueprint. Literally. You could take these pamphlets and look at these. I got the pamphlet right here in my fucking dresser. I still got your pamphlet. I got your pamphlet, please. I got all 10 years worth of your pamphlets in my dresser. And it has not changed, bro.
Right.
And the same niggas that I see on Facebook, all these niggas think because they got the pamphlet, they was there. I got pictures of them niggas being at the conference, bro.
Right.
And they acting like this new DJs coming to Phoenix. What about when you was doing the awards and bringing DJs out and doing telephone conferences before everybody was doing that shit? I remember when I would get on there, it would only be 5 or 6 motherfuckers on there from Arizona, and it would be 300 people from Alaska, 300, 400 people from Atlanta, North Carolina. I remember that shit, bro. So when they say it, now I jumped on here to say that if niggas actually would have, if they listened, like, I'm so glad you got this show, bro. Because these niggas they looking at the wrong people. How do you, and this ain't no knock to Justice. I think he's doing an amazing job with what he's doing. But how the fuck do you give Justice $500, but come to a place of Freeze is teaching you how to become a better artist, how to put your shit out, where it should be directed, where you should go, who you should talk to. Brought a dude with the platform when Trap was alive. You had the dude that had the platform that was telling artists that they can get them good PR, everything, the whole nine, how to do a one sheet, all of this shit. And these motherfuckers go pay $500 to perform in front of the niggas that talk about them. It will not come to you and give you the $500. End it all.
Facts. But that's so real. Like that's really like I really support Justice and what he do. I think what he do is dope. I like his platform. I like the AZ Hip Hop Festival. I think it's dope. I like it all. But I think it's missing the most important piece to the puzzle, and that's the education part and the why. You know,
that's my whole point. It's okay to give Justice the $500.
If you know why, if you know why, yeah, if you know why, like, and even if he, like, say for example, if he, like, we could sit up and we can speak of a lot of different things and different whatever, but there's a whole bunch of people who performed who they performance rights organization don't know that they performed.
No, because they didn't send in the flyer.
They didn't post. They didn't upload. They performance. They don't
the performance or even a flyer.
Yeah, like they didn't. It didn't even. So it's just like, and that's my only thing with it. And it's not a beef or anything. It's just a only piece of the puzzle I think is missing is just the education element. Like if they added the education element to it, to where all of these people who paying $500 to perform, if they knew how to monetize it. Like I was listening to a live earlier today, and one of the DJs who was on it, she was making a good point. She was like, if y'all can't figure out how to monetize y'all situation and y'all this and this and this, that's really on y'all, which is true. But at the same time, if it's always left on the artist, when does the platform have any responsibility?
Exactly.
You know, and if the platform's responsibility is just collecting the money and paying the bills, then okay, you know, y'all did that. But what?
But you know what's crazy is if you get these cats and you say, hey, I got 7 pairs of Balenciaga shoes in front of me, right? Which ones is the fake ones? They could say, oh, them the fake ones. Right there, those the fake ones. These the good ones. These the ones that dropped yesterday, right?
Right.
But you don't take the time to handle your affairs. Everybody's caught in the visual side. Takeoff got killed. They wanted to know the nigga that shot it. but nobody wanted to know if his family was secure, if he said his money to. Nobody cared about the things that made his world flourish. So what's gonna happen when one of these artists out here get on and they don't have the information? They do got the information though, because everybody that always got something to say, I can physically in my mind see them asking. I got the videos, bro. I got the videos from your conference.
Right.
So all of the artists that's asking the same questions and saying, "Oh, niggas ain't doing this," bro. These was the dudes that was asking the questions at your conference, bro.
It ain't been no elevation.
There has been zero elevation, right? Because and I hate to say this, but I gotta call a spade a spade. When Trap was alive, he was close to putting his team on the show and everything, and then he left.
Right.
But nothing took. Nobody picked up except for Jay Reese. But he only knew as much as he was able to obtain because he was called into the actor. Now he's trying to figure it out. But everybody should have been.
All you gotta do is call me. That's what Trap used to do. Trap used to be sitting in the front row of my conferences with his camera out filming, like
every last one of them.
Then he would call me and be like, "Big bro, explain this to me. I'm trying to fill this out. How do I?" Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
hey, bro, how do I? And then you look up and he was out of here. Yeah.
He was doing
rest
it.
Rest in peace, Trap.
Yeah, rest in peace to Trap, man. It's just crazy because everybody that supposedly somebody was at that conference. And when you had it at the park, when you had it at the house, the big old house joint,
mm-hmm.
the one you had before that at the center, all of them.
Yeah, we be going crazy. We try to bring the information. I'm gonna do that again.
Wife,
thank you for bringing the sound. Charlie West always used to help us with the sound. He bring the sound. Anything I need though. Charlie West will bring if I tell him we need toilet paper, he gonna show up with some toilet paper. Shout out Charlie West.
I'm the shit.
For real, that nigga Charlie West brought me some clippers. I told him, I said, man, I bought these clippers. These mugs ain't shit. He pulled up on me with a pair of gold ones, all gold ones. Like, bro, I saw your kit. You got all gold clippers. He gave me some gold ones. He said, I got these for you, bro.
Yo, what's crazy is my wife just said, she said out of the 17 years I've been with you, she said everybody that I've ever seen in the music industry is so caught up in what shit should look like and whatnot. What?
They stuck on the who you know and not what they know. They stuck on who they know.
She said they stuck on who they know that could get them to this point.
They don't want to take the time to gain the knowledge to do the what you know.
She said, but they don't want to take the time to gain the knowledge to get to the what you know.
Man, that's the most important part of the puzzle. Like, but it goes back to what we've been talking about this whole time, where we go back to, like I said earlier in the seat. Hey, Charlie, you supposed to be working the boards on my show anyways, bro. Like, you supposed to be in on this conversation. Kid been filling in for you, but you supposed to be right here anyways, man. You supposed to be.
Look, so look, you got to blame it on me keeping the house in order. So look. My wife, I just bought my wife this food truck, and she said, you better not do shit until January till you get my food truck finished.
Yeah. What type of food? Go on and plug the food truck. What type of food you going to have on the food truck, bro?
It's a traveling pot. She don't want me to talk about her menu because we're going to do a pop-up and the whole party and everything.
Traveling pot.
It's the traveling pot.
That's dope. Hey, congratulations, man. Let us get the clap. Can we get the hand claps, or can we get the? I know we got something. Yeah, you feel me? Shout out Charlie West and his wife with the new business, man.
And then secretly, outside of that, me and my wife just adopted 7 kids.
Damn.
So for the past 4 or 5 months,
let it run. I got that many kids, and I know how rough it is. So for somebody to pick up the responsibility of somebody else's 7 kids, man, may God bless you.
And look, and his kids with special needs. So we actually trying to get everything situated with them, the food truck, and then we got our own kids. So I can't do nothing to the first of the year, but I promise you, brother, I promise you got me first of the year.
Man, that's dope. What's your name? Make sure you put something out, man, where these people who watching this and different people out there can support you and your new extra extended family you just added to the crew, man. So when they out doing their toy drives, when they out doing whatever, they'll drop off some Hot Wheels over there at your crib.
Man, look. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, and this is some real shit. And it ain't one of those, I'm too prideful or nothing. The only thing I need is for everybody to just pray to keep us healthy, so we can keep doing what we doing over here. We don't need nothing. We good.
Right. That's dope.
All I need is everybody to just just pray for us to have perfect and good health, and we good, bro. We straight. The kids is beautiful. Everything is good. The home life is good. We good. I don't need nothing.
All praise due to God, bro. Shout out Young Bookie, man. Young Bookie done tapped in. Young Bookie, one of the hardest artists out here, next generation. One of the hardest artists out right now. Hey, you know what? Since I'm on live right now and I got kid sitting right here in front of me, let me put him on the spot. I'm going to put him on the spot. Hey, Charlie West.
What up, brother?
I'm gonna put kid on the spot. I want his opinion or his doing, and maybe you could help him answer these questions. Maybe you can help him answer these questions.
Okay.
Who picks the nominees for your awards?
For the 2022 AZMT Awards, or just for all of them in general?
Yeah, all of them in general.
The
AZMT Awards. But what people? Who?
The people that's tapped in, paying attention to us, the people that want to help us get the right names in the house. I can do my research, but I can only do so much. But if I could reach out and say, Freeze, who you think's missing or should be in this category? Charlie, who you think should be in this category? We should get more of the right numbers than me just doing it by myself. So I try to ask anybody that's willing to give that honest feedback. That don't mean they answer is the right answer. That give me some more information.
Oh, no, I'm not even tripping. I don't even know who it is or what. I'm just some of these people who were nominated on, like, because I've been sharing everything that every time I see you post, like the list of nominees and vote or whatever, I share it. So if I'm scrolling and I see it, I'll share it. And some of these names I've been seeing, I don't know who none of these people are. And I'm like, damn. So I start Googling them. And I might get on YouTube and look them up. And I see their videos and see stuff about them, right? And I'm like, should they even be on this list? So I put a post in today. And I said, who gave these people their validation, and how long does it take to get validated? You dig what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that's a question that I think a lot of people, that's subjective again, like we was talking earlier, bro. That's subjective because I'm not a podcast, and I'm not like a internet show. I don't know what I would be classified as.
I said media outlet.
But I wasn't nominated for nothing, and I think I did more interviews than everybody.
You did do a lot of interviews.
And probably the best quality interviews of, like, product-wise.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I probably had the
Now,
best product.
Me asking you as an OG.
No, I don't want to be added into
Well,
it.
no, I'm just saying. But
I don't want to be added
say
into
for, like,
nothing,
future,
never.
So next year, say something like this does happen. How would you tell Kid K to make sure a freeze is added? And
No, I don't want to be.
acknowledged?
No, I don't. Let me
Not saying
let
you
me
want
clean
to. I'm
this
just
up.
saying, say Timmy.
No, but-
Timmy been doing a
no.
radio show all week, and we
No,
all
but
know
let's not
Timmy killing
talk
it.
about Timmy. Let's talk about the question I asked. Like, who gives out the validation, and how long does it take to be validated? Let's stick to that. Because, for example, if I share AZ Mixtapes Awards, boom, 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 boom. When I share it, just people in Phoenix don't be on my page. You heard me just now. Shout out Oklahoma. Shout out this. Shout out that. Shout out. And then they look at it and they like, bruh, like. And I'm
Who is
like,
these people?
Yeah, and I'm like, Google them. And they Google them and they like, bruh, this is what represents y'all?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, based on what dudes say? So in that situation, I'm like, maybe we need to be, I don't know, but maybe Charlie West, this is where I want to bring you in. Like, how do we determine the validation and the validity of some of these things? Because it might be a person who trash, but they in the in crowd. So since they in the in crowd, everybody is like, hey, shout out so-and-so because
Not
he
even
cool
that. They
with
might be
these people.
trash with fans. I ain't gonna listen to it. You ain't gonna listen to it. But when he dropped that trash shit, he got about 40 niggas that nigga love that trash shit that he dropped.
No, fans is cool. I'm not disputing fans. I'm talking about just
Who
simply
co-signed it?
who co-signed it. Like who? No, not the hood. Just because they're fans don't mean they come from the hood. Your fans could be all little kids. Your fans could be my son now. My son is 7 years old. And every morning he's up listening to, I ain't even gonna say his playlist because y'all might think I'm tripping letting my son listen to this shit. But my son got a crazy playlist. He going crazy every morning. So when you get an NBA young boy or whoever, these niggas fans is 7, 9. So the person who driving they plays up is a 9-year-old. So can my 9-year-old give validity to this nigga because he gave him the vote?
If it's enough of them, I say
So
yeah.
if it's enough 9-year-olds giving validity to this person, then
If they're doing more than that 11 or 12-year-old.
no, I'm not talking about 11 or 12-year-old. I'm talking about
But I'm
then.
comparing it. If
No,
there's
we're
more
not-
9, because
no, let's not
just the number.
Yeah,
thing.
but
it's the number.
no,
You're not
I'm-
just getting one 9-year-old.
I'm with you.
It's multiple.
It could be 100,000 of them.
Right.
But 100,000 9-year-olds can never validate an adult to me.
To you.
Yeah, because I know what it takes to be an adult. At 9, you don't know what it takes to be an adult. At 9, you haven't had the experiences of what it takes to be an adult.
Not all, but
No, none.
have
at
some
ni-
went through some
No,
shit
at-
where they had to learn some shit that they
Now
not
you back
supposed
to what he
know
was saying
earlier.
earlier. That's what I'm saying. I don't like having conversations with people who go to throwing out just weird shit just for the sake of the argument. Let's stay in reality. Like in reality, he say, nah, I can't go off a 9-year-old that ain't been through the same experience. Like a 9-year-old.
That kill people.
It could be. I'm not disputing that, but what I'm saying is 100,000 9-year-olds can't validate NBA YoungBoy for me. 100,000 9-year-olds can't make me think that NBA YoungBoy is a real nigga because these 100,000 9-year-olds said he is. No, it don't work that way for me. and it shouldn't work that way for no adult. And I think that that's in my opinion, just my own personal opinion. I think that.
Well, you know, back in the day when you got awards, you got mentions, and it was in reference to your contribution to the culture. It was everything that you did for the culture, not just from a musical standpoint. So I think what he's saying, Ahmad, is what validates a person based off of it just because of popular census, or because people have actually done research and say, oh, he fits the mold to get an award. He's a humanitarian. He does this. He got a foundation that he's doing stuff. Like,
the 9-year-old's not going to be aware of that stuff.
Right.
Fully understand.
The 9-year-olds don't even care about that stuff.
Comparing that and bringing that back to the AZMT awards.
No. I'm not talking about the awards. I said, who validates these people?
That's what I'm trying to
I'm not
explain,
talking about the
as far
platform.
as
Let's not talk
validation.
about, no, I'm not talking about the platform. Because then now we're talking about if your platform is valid or not. I'm not talking about your platform. I'm talking about who gives these people the validation that's on the platform.
Who do you feel should?
I don't know. That's why I asked the question.
I feel like it should be the media outlets, the DJs, the niggas that's tuned in.
But the media outlets and the DJs is who pretty much like slick hating and competing. Like, I just heard a DJ earlier say, oh, them people at AZ Mixtape, that shit is whack. They been whack over there.
That's all the time. That's every year.
But I'm just saying. So who gives does that mean that their platform is more valid than yours?
No, that just means that
Well,
they
does that mean
well on there saying it.
No,
I can get on here and say the same
that's
shit.
subjective. So that means that the 9-year-old can give validity to the killer. That's fake to me. I really stand on real principles. That's why I shout out Lil Dutta and all the different niggas who I interview on the Compound series when we speak about niggas who coming home from prison, who standing on different values than niggas who ain't never been to jail. So you got niggas who around here who they word don't mean nothing. They can tell you, oh yeah, I'll call you tomorrow, but they really don't mean nothing. It could just be a throw off, a pump fake. But if we in the same pod and I tell you, yeah, I got that for you tomorrow, you got to have that for me.
Right.
So now we have like a whole, like, I don't want to say community, but a whole culture of fake shit. That's why we have words now like cap. We have, I'm putting on all of these different way of looking at things because ain't none of it about being real. It's just about what you said. I got 100,000 9-year-olds that gave me validity, so it don't even matter that I'm fake.
What?
When I was growing up, MC Gusto was funny. It was a goofy to be MC Gusto, where now today being MC Gusto is cool. When I was I'm a barber, even to cutting hair. When I was a kid, the nigga with the paint in the hair, that was funny. Today, everybody wear the paint in the hair.
That brings me on my next
You know what I'm saying? Like,
just kind of with the Tekashi thing. You know what I mean? It's kind of a similar situation.
what, snitching?
Not snitching part, but just the dumb shit that he does to get attention. We know that shit's not tight. We don't like it.
But
that
9-year-olds
nigga's
do.
getting numbers. Right. 9 years old running this nigga pockets up.
So
now
running
this
your
nigga
pockets
in the
up,
Lambo and the Ferrari,
but that
buying
can't
mansions and shit.
But that
'cause
can't
he
match
found that
because,
crowd
like bro
that-
just said earlier, is money more important? Even when we talking about Deion Sanders, everybody talking about money ain't important. But then now when we talk about these topics, the money is most important.
I ain't never said that would have come from me.
No, I'm not talking about you. We talking about our culture as a whole, the whole diaspora, the whole culture. You know what I'm saying? We can't say at the same time, I need to get the looks, the likes, or get the views to run the numbers up, but then at the same time, oh, that nigga just chasing money. You know what I'm saying? Like we say
when that's really a major component.
no, that is the most important component.
Yeah, that's the major component. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the most important, the most major, if that makes any sense. The most
No, it
major
does.
component. You feel me? Like, I don't want to get into the Bible and get all biblical and into religion and none of that, but the Bible says money is the answer to all things, but the love of money is the root to all evil.
Gotta make that money.
Yeah.
But you gotta have the money to answer all things. You gotta have money.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, I don't know. But at the same time, I just asked that question because that was one thing that was on my mind, Charlie West. Like that really kind of like weighs on me a lot. Like when I
I say the same. I trust me. I understand. I look at it like what's crazy is if you ask a certain person, if you ask that like you just asked the question, what gives it merit, right? Well, if you ask a person, well, if you feel this and this and this should be this way, why is it because you feel it is that way that it should be that way? Like a lot of cats don't understand like the difference between popular opinion and something that's substantial.
Mhm.
People. It's crazy. It's crazy how the things that motivate people are also the things that destroy people.
Hey, it's been doing it forever, bro. Pussy, money,
Yeah,
all these things, like the things that motivate you. Bro, you ever when you was like, say when you was like about 13, 14, 15, you start getting like regular pussy. I don't know about you, but like at that age, I was getting like regular pussy. I was fucking every day type shit, like every day. You know some of the shit that you did to get to that pussy? Boy, nigga would sneak out the window, take a act. Like, no, you finna walk like, nigga will walk 20 miles to get some pussy.
Hey,
like,
a nigga walk in the store 15 miles.
Hey, I used to walk home. I used to walk to 23rd Avenue and Southern from the Vistas, bro. I used to walk to Lindo Park to get some pussy, bro, on Pecan. I used to walk to Lindo to get the pussy, then walk home.
Yeah, but you could, but you could see what determination got you versus the nigga that sat in the room and watched Thundercats and beat his meat.
Talk to him, Charlie. Talk to him.
Determination got me a whole bunch of fucking kids.
Hey, but
a
look,
whole bunch of bills, nigga.
But the thing is the things that you accumulate along the way. Like,
oh yeah, the memories, bro. It's mainly the memories, bro. To me, it's just mainly the memories. My kids, the memories of creating them and watching them mature and grow. Shout out Brian Tang, that's my cousin in the Bay. Gang. Thanks for tapping in, kinfolk. Charlie West, we gonna talk. Hey, Charlie West, man. We got to get you on the show every week, man. I got to get you in here. When you going to come hold down and man the fort, bro?
Hey, as soon, like I said,
we're playing for the first of the year.
Yeah, first of the year. Cause like I said, I gotta get the food truck done because she already got our rollout for Super Bowl. So we got everything lined up for Super Bowl. So I gotta have her right by January.
Oh, that's January 3rd, huh? January 3rd. No, January 3rd will be my first show in the 2023. Tuesday night at 9, January 3rd. I need you on the boards, man. Like the conversation is real stimulating, bro. Like I like talking to you for one already, and you know, like we can bounce off. And then I got some other people I'm introduced to the show too. I got Floss. Floss is gonna be a part of the show. Shout out Floss. He's Floss Genius from Realism. He's one of my favorite artists, probably my favorite artist from Arizona of all time. Like as a kid growing up, I was a fan of T-Wax. Shout out T-Wax. Don't do drugs. T-Wax used to go hard when I was a kid. We used to bump the T-Wax. Then when I got a little older, it was just all my cousin Scooter Thomas and PBR. But when I started writing music and understanding how to put my music together, Floss Genius was one of my favorite artists. He got a song called Zenith. I don't know if y'all...
I was just about to say Zenith.
Man, that song, bro, like when I'm in like a dark place, when I'm going through something or I'm feeling like I can't I'll put that song on, bro. Like, I make my daughter listen to it at least twice a week on her way to school in the morning. Like, I love that song, bro. Like, it's just, I don't know, and it's dope. See, and that's a brother that's from Phoenix, and it's dope to give him his props. It's dope for me to say that he's one of my favorite rappers. He inspires me. His song inspires me. And me giving him love and giving him shine don't dim my light. It don't make me look no whacker. It don't take nothing from me for saying how dope he is. You feel me?
Nah, he's dope. He's a dope ass person.
Yeah, he's amazing. He gonna be on the show. He's one of the co-hosts starting in 2023. I'm trying to get one of my female friends. AJ was supposed to have been on the show with me, but her schedule is too hectic, bro. AJ, she just started a new company. Shout out AJ. She just started a new company, Cut and Sew by AJ, and she making like one of one pieces for her clothing, and she just got a couple new jobs. They juice company is going crazy. They juice company is doing crazy. Like, they trying to expand to more. Like, she just got too much to do. So I'm just gonna love her as a sister, and we gonna keep smoking blunts and chilling on a daily like we do. But when it comes to the show, I want to keep it a little bit more structured and people that can actually make it. You know what I'm saying? So we can kind of build something. I think we got an opportunity to take AZ mixtapes to the next level, man. Like, shout out Arizona Mixtapes for even giving us this opportunity. And we about to take Arizona Mixtapes to the next level. Like, I was telling them, hey, Charlie, I was telling them we going to bring back Swooma. We going to do everything that we've been doing. Shout out D Great House. We bringing back everything we've been doing, and we going to do it under the umbrella of Arizona Mixtapes. And we're going to empower Arizona Mixtapes and help bring our platform to their platform to just kind of give it our form of validity. My nigga Lamar, what'd you say? You are still my main photographer in Arizona, my favorite. You've been DJing now. You done got too big. You don't even want to take pictures no more, but I need you too, Lamar. Like, you a part of this. You one of the first people to ever show me how to stream, ever showed me how to work a camera, how to zoom in, how to come out. Like, you know, like, we been doing this, man, like, since 2004, 2005, man. We been doing this. So, but yeah, Charlie West, man, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for rocking with me, helping me get
But
this.
y'all, you know, I'm even if I'm not there, I'm chimed in.
Oh yeah, it's all love with you, Charlie West. Like, I don't know, it's different. You know, you got that brother love. You a teddy bear. Like, you know, I need to. You and MC Bear. I wish I could sell you niggas hugs. Can I sell y'all hugs? I want to start selling hugs for $5. I'm gonna have Charlie West and MC Bear hugging people for Christmas. If y'all want a Christmas hug for a real teddy bear, tap in and hit me up. I got 2 teddy bears that's giving out hugs. You feel me? $5. Sometimes you just need some joy. You just need a good hug from a real live teddy bear. I got MC Bear, my cousin Bear, and Uncle Charlie West. I got 3 bears. The 3 bears, bro. I got my cousin Bear. Shout out my cousin Bear. He give the best hugs. I go pull up on my cousin sometimes just to get a hug. He give the best hugs, bro. Like, straight up, he get the best hugs. Like, I go pull up on that nigga. I be like, bro, give me a hug and hold me tight too. You feel me? Like, that big nigga hug me good.
Hey, Free, what you say? Take some air out you.
Heck yeah, he give me. It's sometimes it's refreshing to get a hug like that from somebody you love of that's a male. And it's not no funny shit. It's just like, bro, I love you, bro. It's my cousin. I love him, and he loves me, and I know it, and I can feel it when he hug me. You feel me? Like, that shit is dope, bro. Same when I hug you. Same when I hug MC Bear. That's what I was saying. Like, you 3 niggas, we might be on to something now. We might need to, you know, they got them big old teddy bears that you can buy now, them life-size teddy bears. That's because of niggas like you. There's girls that done hug niggas like you who they can't get them type of hugs everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They can't get no.
Hey, we might have to make a big ass Charlie Bear.
A Charlie Bear. You feel me?
Everybody hug on me.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just.
Hey, the boss ain't gonna let everybody hug on me.
You said we're gonna have to get
nobody hugging on her sugar bear.
He said we got to get a Charlie Bear.
We gotta get a Charlie Bear, man.
We got to get a big bear and call him Uncle Charlie. Shout out Nasambi. I see you tapping in, Queen. Shout out Nasambi.
The boss said, ain't nobody hugging on her Charlie Bear. Hey, Free trying to turn me into the Barry White of Arizona.
You feel me? Come on, man. You three niggas giving hugs. We probably good for about 20. We good for about $20 every 15 minutes. If we just selling hugs for $5, we good for about $20 every 15 minutes. So now we selling time. So now if we can do, we just got to get it to where we got to get 5 20s an hour. If we can get 5 20s an hour on hugs.
Hey, boy, you should see the look. Hey, you should see the look my wife got.
Boy, your wife gonna kick you and me out. And I don't even live over there.
Huh?
I don't even live over there. Shit.
Hey, Free.
Mm-hmm.
She said she already got to fight off all the old cougars that come to the barbershop.
Hey, you already know they sitting there just looking at you, like probably asking you to talk to their kid. Can you say something to my baby? Hey, Charlie, do you do Brazilian waxes with my clippers? Hey, that's a cold vibration.
Hey, let me tell you something. I fuck around and snatch that paper off so fast they jump out. Hey, look, hey, Freeze, I got OCD, man.
He said I fuck around and snatch that paper off.
Snatch that paper off so fast and run the fuck up out of there, bro.
You stupid, bro. Oh, you stupid. Hey, on that note, I'm out of here, man. Hey, I love y'all.
I found out, hey, little Freeze, I found out they got to put Tide on them girls before they put the Brazilian stuff on there. Man, that shit too much, man. Man, look, they be sweating and shit. You got to put powder on before you put all that. Man, I forget to put that powder on there and try to kill me.
Man, you're going to snatch skin off if you don't put that stuff on right. That shit ain't right, bro. You had them razor burn. You got them burns. I did that to my own self, trying to edge myself up, playing with the razor and clowning with some clippers, like practicing. My shit was all black lined up around my face.
Oh, man.
And I couldn't even be mad. I did it to myself.
Hey, today the boss came up to the barbershop. I was cutting this dude's hair. She said, "Damn, you doing wizardry on his shit."
Man, hey, that's enough for the joke. Charlie West, thank you, man. I love you, man.
All right, man. Love y'all, man.
Hey, all right. Peace, King.
Peace.
Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in. Tonight was dope. This was a dope conversation. If it was anything else y'all want to build up on the conversation, shout out my man for coming in and clowning with me today. Shout out Kid, AZ Mixtapes, ArizonaMixtapes.com, YouTube.com/Arizona Mixtapes if you want to watch the show. ArizonaMixtapes.com if you want to listen to the show. Excuse me. And before I get out every day, you always know what I tell y'all. Today will soon be two things. Today will soon be tomorrow, and today will soon be yesterday. So whatever you do today is what's going to determine your tomorrow. So don't fuck around and get to tomorrow mad because you didn't do what you should have did yesterday. So take care of today and make today count. And if you do what you got to do today, tomorrow is going to be dope, and it's just going to compile dope-ass days. It's your boy Freeze. Tune in Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. We're going to have some more topics, and we're going to have a new book for y'all. I hope y'all been reading the book, Who Moved the Cheese. If you ain't on the book, Who Moved the Cheese, you need to get on the book, Who Moved My Cheese. You feel me? Fuck with your boy, ArizonaMixtapes.com. Shout out Kid and the whole family at Arizona Mixtapes. We out. Peace.
Hey, hey, 3, you a fool on this beat. That word. Mr. West, what's happening? Clap down when you see a real nigga though. Getting money, that's the only thing moving, huh? About $1, I don't know you if you broke though. Yeah, I'm getting it, you can tell by the bankroll. I'm the shit, get the toilet paper. No words, got a 9 for you fucking haters. Smoke a lot of weed, blowing hella fucking flavors. Grown man, she don't need no favors. Black bottle bitch, we in the club going crazy. No free dick, little bitch, you gotta pay me. Goons all around me, better watch what you say to me. See, I don't play no games, my nigga, I thought you knew that. Whole team of killers, my niggas will beat you blue black. I'ma hold this shit down to Goob and Young Layback. Yeah, we still on, and I know these suckers hate that. Tell these pussy niggas go ahead, nigga, fall back. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. Get the toilet paper. Got love, got hoes, got a lot of haters. Ayy, she licked the tip like a 9 later. If I fall off, I'm back on an hour later. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. Get the toilet paper. Got love, got hoes, got a lot of haters. Ayy, she licked the tip like a 9 later. If I fall off, I'm back on an hour later.
24's on the classic. I can make the bitch do magic. Gas, you can smell it through the plastic. A band up, you ain't even gotta ask it. Fuck swag, I am Mr. Fantastic. Diamond so clear, you don't even need your glasses. Shawty do squats, I can tell the way her ass it. Cuff her like jeans and introduce her to this mackin'. It's clockwork the way your boy shipped the package. Me and that work in the air like Aladdin. Few bad bitches with hair like some satin. Both get down, pop it pussy like a ratchet. 100 drum, don't you call this a ratchet? The way I pull up, you would think it was a hat trick. Jesse White, but I ain't never did a backflip. You boys know better, you gon' make me quit rapping.
I'm the shit, I'm the shit. Get the toilet paper. Got love, got hoes.